Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're back in town. We're back in Pennsylvania. Wipe you guys off. Got dog hair on you. So I just wanted to elaborate a little bit on yesterday's video about me having to chase money. Seems like I've been chasing money a good bit here recently, but the reason you're hearing about it is because I do all the back end, all the office work. You know, most people have somebody in the office that handles all this, and then, you know, you never get to hear about it. So I did file against that company's bond, and we're waiting to see how that goes. So we found fuel. It may be a little expensive, but we found it. So I haven't had that many issues finding fuel, just limits on how much to get. But that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this Hotshot content. Like the video, it does help me out. And we'll see what today does for us. Got deliveries to make. We go to the bed first, the G-Wagon, then the Jeep, and then we've got 3 pickups to make. Well, G-Wagon delivery time. There is nothing more satisfying than closing a G-Wagon door. Boom. If you've ever driven a G-Wagon, you know how solid these doors are, and they make the most absurd clunk when you close them. Let's this thing's at check coolant level. That ain't good. How do you figure out how many miles this thing has on it? Hold on, phone's ringing. I wonder who this could be. Oh, hello. All right, so today's a lot of flip-flopping. We got rid of the G-Wagon, as you guys saw. We still got the Jeep. So I swung by, picked up this 1500 that goes with me tomorrow. We're here at Mannheim. We're gonna pick up that that Corvette from the other day. We're finally picking that up. It would have already been delivered if I would have been able to get the car wasn't locked up and I had to spend 2 hours here, but that's okay. We're here today. So we're gonna pull these off, put the Corvette up top, and then we're gonna put the truck backwards, and we're gonna put the Jeep on the back, since we're delivering the Jeep here in probably about 45 minutes. Man, I absolutely...
Make a U-turn on Edessa, Pennsylvania. Visitor.
Yeah. I absolutely hate coming here. This is Edessa, PA. York, PA. This is my favorite. You guys remember this load of 4 cars? They've been there for 2 years. On that trailer. Over 2 years. I've seen them for the last 2 years. So if anybody's missing a Tacoma, an Escape, an Altima, and was that a Corolla? I found them. Sorry about your Corolla up front there. Somebody already cut the cat off of it. Oh gosh, this... Man, they just made it too easy to cut the cats off. Got some bird's nest up in here. This thing's not even locked up. I mean, it's definitely not roadworthy. Probably never was, but yeah, if you're missing some cars, found them. Shoo, I thought that was gonna be worse than what it was. Didn't have very much information on this car. I did have the VIN, but I had Enterprise, I had backlots, I had 2 different names, and a dealership. So Unfortunately, it's dead, but they have a service truck that's gonna come. Oh, it's not dead, it just doesn't have battery cables on. Well, it's still dead even though the battery was backwards and not hooked up. I guess it wasn't hooked up backwards, it was just sitting in there backwards. It looks like somebody just threw a battery in this thing to jump start it and get it across the block. So I mean, it's a clean car actually, which I'm really surprised. I mean, for what it is. For what it is, it's really not bad. So I won't make fun of it for being a crap car from here, but I'd say if I can get it started. See, there is nice people in this world, man. So I'm standing there for like 20 minutes and their service people are on break apparently at 3 o'clock, which I wish I had a break at 3 o'clock, but this guy pulling cars had a jump box and let me use theirs, so that was awesome. I would have had to walk all the way back over here and get mine, which I was ready to do. I should have brought it anyways. That's my fault. I understand that's my fault because 04 Cherokee, why would I think it would have a good battery in it? I guess, I guess that's one way to do it. Anybody want some super singles? Well, that was a lot of running around today. Two drops, 3 different picks. So I'll flip-flop those 2 when I deliver the Corvette. But it is what it is. Didn't feel like doing that here. Doesn't really matter if I do it here or if I do it tomorrow. When that gets delivered, close this up, hit the road, and the auction's only about an hour and 20 minutes from my house, so it's not bad at all. But it's usually a cluster. That's why I don't like coming here. But let's get on the road. Good morning. Headed to deliver the Corvette first, and then that delivers in Hagerstown, and those 2 go to Fredericksburg. Then I pick up 2 trucks at Fredericksburg like I usually do. Just fueling up here at the Loves. It's a little expensive, but been hearing about some issues about getting fuel in Fredericksburg, so if I fill up here and just bite the bullet on the price, I'll be good for all day. So I'd rather pay extra than get stuck and not be able to find fuel when I'm only 3 hours from my house. So gonna drop the Corvette off. It sucks we gotta unload everything, but better to be safe than sorry, and make sure we're not too top heavy. That's what we're doing today. I don't know what kind of trucks we're picking up. I know it'll be 2 probably diesel big trucks, and then yeah, that's about it. That's all we got today. Gonna stop and pick up a set of keys. We're picking up a camper out of town on Monday, and there's a set of keys to unlock the he's got one of those ball locks on it so nobody can steal it while they store it out of town. Oh, so the first drop of the day is at CarMax in Fredericksburg. I'm here right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks in this parking lot, which they have, I don't say adequate parking, but they have lanes where you can park in the middle and people can get in and out on both sides. And then they have a way for you to loop around and get out. So I pull up and the parking lot's packed, so I walk up and I'm like, just looking around, a guy comes over and says, if you can park in this lane, it says no parking right here. It says, but if you can just park in the middle so people can pass on either side, so you only got one, you can unload real quick and we'll get you out of the way. I was like, perfect. So there's a United Road truck behind me or like in the middle of the parking lot back here, and the lady's like, if you can't make this turn with to the lane I'm in, she said, you gotta wait till another truck leaves because you're just gonna block the exit. But what's the guy do? He pulls in right there, can't make this turn, and now he's got the whole parking lot blocked till he backs out onto the road. And my point behind that is not to bash the guy, but you know, like all the major carriers have stickers on their mirrors that say, "Go, get out and look." If you don't know, or you've never been there before, there's no shame in parking on the side of the street and walking up and seeing if you can actually fit in there before you go in. Because once you're in, you're kind of committed, and the last thing you want to do is get stuck in someone's parking lot and A, look like an idiot, but B, end up hitting a car and costing you money when you could have just, you know, got out on foot and looked. I've had places where I knew I couldn't get into, and I've had to park down the road and unload, or park in the turning lane and unload, just so I didn't, you know, get stuck in their parking lot. So I've been in a situation where I got stuck when I first started out, and thankfully I didn't hit anything, but it was a busy street that I had to back out on, so it wasn't very safe. So when in doubt, I just get out and walk up into the parking lot and see what I got. Anybody want some apple juice? I hate people. People are so nasty. All right, Mannheim, Fredericksburg. Anyways, Mannheim, Fredericksburg, you already know what we're picking up. We're picking up trucks. This 15, this is, yeah, it's a 15. Hopefully a little better than the other 15 I picked up. As far as the way it runs. Not smoking like the other one. Perfect. So we got this, and we got a dually around here somewhere. We're gonna take this and go find it. See what we got. All right. So we got this one, the Duramax. I wonder if he knows this is a gas truck. This is a crew cab dually. Looks like someone used it as a painting truck, but it's a gasser. So you already know what we do with dualies. I have a feeling I have to maybe put something on this fender, maybe a strap with a couple microfibers, something, because I think we might lose that fender. We get going down the road and air gets in behind here, might have issues. But someone used this as just a work truck. I said probably that's bird crap, something to do with paint. All right, we've got the ramps out already. Let's just get these pulled up on there. We can get done early on a Friday. I mean, not early, but you know what I mean. All right, well, I guess you could say that's loaded up. Dually on the back, Duramax up front. Everything looking good. We've got to roll those windows up in case it rains. Flag on the back. Well, it's $1,200 for a box of bolts. This is do it right.